You're on the mic with ST at Fight Fan Corner. Current news is Deontay Wilder just turned down 120 million to sign to the zone to defy Anthony Joshua. Is he ducking, or was that a smart business move?
Ducking.
I think so. I personally think so.
I mean, like, for as long as possible.
Mate, it's all about keeping an American WBC champ, isn't it? That's what it is.
That's like keeping it, for Brazil to have it, so keeping it over in America. All their judges dodgy and that. You've seen them with fucking Fury.
White should have had that fight. White should have had that fight. Definitely. Without Joshua, regardless of Joshua, White should have had the fight. Definitely.
Speaking of Dillian Whyte, what do you make of the situation where Dillian Whyte said Joshua lowballed him and made him an offer that he knew he wasn't going to take?
He's stalemated himself now. He's stalemated himself completely. Should have taken the fight.
Yeah, 100% should have taken it, yeah.
Taking it, definitely. He wanted to prove himself. He had
the
opportunity to prove himself. He should have taken it, I think.
He says he'd fight anyone and all, but then didn't. The highest value he's had of any fight he's potentially had so far.
But some would argue that because of the magnitude of the fight and because it's an AJ fight and Dillian Whyte's his own proven pay-per-view star in the UK, he should have been offered a little bit more because, you know, Jerome Miller's getting paid, was it 8 million or 7 million allegedly?
To be fair, I mean, like, it is one of them, isn't it? Like, I don't know enough about how much people get paid about this, that and the other and stuff like that, but...
in terms of the payday, I don't know that much about it, but yeah. If that is what Jerome Miller's getting paid, then yeah.
World title holder. Got to take the fight, And then the money will come for him afterwards. The money will come for him.
Depends which one means more, innit? The money or the boxing.
So it's to be the man, you got to beat the man. Forget the money, beat the man, and then you make the shots.
Yeah. And call how much you want.
And he has been done over though. Dylan White's been done over, 100%. I agree with that.
The British Border Boxing Control just ordered Joe Joyce versus Daniel Dubois for the British title. Who you got in that fight, and what's your thoughts?
Dubois. I'll take
it. Man. I think so. Yeah.
But too many rounds.
yeah, exactly.
Don't think he's got the fitness for too many rounds.
I agree. He's a big guy. He's fucking hard as fuck as well, isn't he? It's a meathead, isn't he? Scary guy, isn't he? Very scary guy.
He's got a weight behind him. He's got 11 knockouts out of 12 fights, isn't he?
Something like that.
Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. I got to ask you guys, what do you lot think? Was that a robbery? Was the draw fair? What's your opinion?
It's American judges. See, boxing over here, you'll have a judge from Italy, a judge from US, everywhere, bar UK. Go to USA, you'll have 4 judges from USA, and they just keep it all over there, don't they?
If it wasn't for the knockdown at the end, they wouldn't have been able to give them the fucking draw.
Because of the knockdown, do you think it's fair?
Was the count good? Was the count good?
Yeah.
Was the count good? Did he lose on the count?
I've seen a lot of fights waved off sooner.
Yeah. Could have.
100%, yeah.
So was the consensus the draw was the right fight and they should have ran it back?
I think they should have had a refight. Definitely had a rematch.
Yeah.
And I think Fury should have taken the rematch. Fury should have definitely taken the rematch. He would beat him next time. There'd been no excuses for him to beat him the next time.
100%. Do it in the UK arena. That holds more. What, Madison Square Garden holds 30,000. Do it in Wembley, 90,000.
One of the biggest boxing nations now. It'd be better off having the fight over here now. Definitely. Fury just wants to be in America now, though, doesn't he? He's moved over there and everything, isn't he?
So what do you think the motive was when Fury turning down the immediate rematch that was ordered?
Personally, I think that he just should have taken it. I don't know what his reasons were or anything. I don't think he was ducking or anything. I think he just thinks he's better than him. He's just like, you know what, fuck it. I got done over the first time, I'm not doing it again. I don't think that he's like, oh, I'm not taking it because I'm going to get beat. I think it was more like, fuck him. Like, I've got a big fan base in America. I'll try and build my fan base in America and that now. I think that's what it is. But I don't even know who that guy is who he's fighting next. I saw it announced on Instagram earlier and I'm like, who the fuck's this geezer? Do you know what I mean, though? Yeah.
Journeyman, isn't it?
I don't think he is, though. He's like 24-0 or something like that. He's got, he's...
Yankee as well.
But they announced that he's going to be fighting a top heavyweight and no one knows the guy.
That seems to be the way that boxing's moving these days. You've got a lot of guys fighting.
Heavyweight division now, to be fair.
What's your division?
Well, come on, fights lately, like Josh Warrington, Charlie Edwards, like people like that Selby fight with Warrington last year and that Frampton fight with Warrington last year, they were some of the best going.
Yeah.
That should have been fight of the year, that one with Frampton at the end of the year, 100%, definitely. For me, personally, 100%.
Warrington's fighting Kid Galahad. What do you think about that?
Well, no, it's mandatory, man. He even said himself, didn't he? He said, like, look, it's not the fight I wanted, it's not the level I wanted. And I think he's going to make a fucking huge statement and he's going to belt him out.
He's got to be fighting other world champions, try and unify the division. I
over
think
the Mexicans,
he's
mate.
too good for it.
Start tearing up with the Mexicans,
Yeah,
man.
Warrington's got it to take all the belts, I think.
Warrington's future unified champ.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, this division.
Warrington's the one, mate. Warrington's the one. He's the one,
And
mate.
Charlie Edwards would fly.
I want to stick with the UK scene right now. Anthony Yarde's just been ordered to fight Sergey Kovalev. What do you guys think about that fight?
I think it's the right time, definitely. I think people have been saying that he's been ducking fights and stuff like that, but he's just been waiting until he's been had a trust in his promoters and stuff, saying when they think it's the right time, and they think it's the right time, and I can see him winning it.
Yeah,
I see him
100%.
winning.
Anthony Yarde's bad boy boxer. Yeah,
Very good guy.
very decent.
There's a lot of talk that, you know, Anthony Yarde hasn't had a British level fight yet. No domestic fights. How's he going to step up against world level? And he hasn't had the domestic fights yet. What do you guys think? Did he need the domestic fights? Was it okay to skip Joshua Buatsi?
Wow, saying that,
it's a good
yeah,
argument. That's very
yeah,
smart,
saying
yeah.
that.
That'd be
I don't know
Big
enough
fight.
about it. To
That'd
be
be
fair, I'm not going to pretend to do. Like, I don't know enough about it to comment on it. To be fair.
So if you could pick any fights for 2019, if you could pick 3 fights, what would your 3 dream matchup be? I'm going to start with you first.
Rematch.
No, 3
Oh,
fights.
3 matches.
Let's start with
Oh, I
you.
don't know
What would
about-
your 3 fights be for 2019?
Oh,
Joshua
give me
Wilder.
a minute.
Joshua
Well,
Wilder.
obviously Joshua Wilder.
It's got to be. I wouldn't mind seeing Fury against fucking White. Fury White would be a decent fight. I reckon.
No,
Bang out White.
yeah.
Usyk, Joshua.
Oi, that-
He's
no, no,
potentially
no.
fucking mandatory, isn't he? If he beats.
I want to see. Why have I forgotten his fucking name? Usyk and Povetkin. I reckon that'd be fireworks, man. How sick would that be?
Decent fight, mate.
Usyk's a little bit of a slow starter, and Povetkin's a mad fast starter, and I reckon that'd be lively, mate. Lively.
Final fight?
No pressure.
No pressure. Final fight. I want to see Warrington against one of the Mexicans like Valdez or what's his name? What's the other title holder? He's got like a triple barreled name, like Junior someone. I can't remember his name. One of the other Mexicans. I want to see Warrington against a Mexican. Basically, that's what I want to see,
against any
mate.
Mexican.
I want to see. That's what I want to see.
Mexican style against
Mexican
Warrington,
style against
fucking
Mexican.
flat out.
Well, because he's
Energy,
Mexican
yeah.
style anyway. You know what I mean?
All right, lads. Thanks for Cool to Fight Fan TV.
Thank you very much.
Nice.